Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the C-List Villains, your cultivators of the comic culture. I'm your host, AJ. We've got Red in the building. I don't know about if Luke and Iman will be able to make it, but you got the two of us. So that's what we got going on right now.
The not the most important guys here, but at least what this is what you'll get because we can still entertain you with just the two of us versus the four of us would be nice. The two of us is just as good.
Yeah. What Red? I see you fiddling around with a figure there. What is that?
It is Black Suited Spider-Man.
Okay, is that a Marvel Legends figure?
Yes, it is. So when at this age, when you have, I guess, what do you call it? Funds now, you can buy all the toys that you want, especially if you don't have a family or kids to support. So now my money goes to toys.
Right, right.
I got a whole wall here of Marvel Legends and then Gundam here, Transformers. Some of the art on this side right now. I've commissioned and collected for the past what, I guess, decade now. Shit, ever since we got back in the comics. So yeah,
You should show off what you got going there, though.
I will. I will. I'll do another video after I get everything. What do you call it?
Remodeled in that room.
Yeah, reorganized. It's just I'm trying to get another TV, bigger one here. That way, I do the gaming setup. Uh, I'm still contemplating on getting on a Nintendo Switch. Or
Well, there's supposed to be a new Nintendo coming out, so maybe you should wait for that.
it's still a Switch, but I just want it for the retro games, not the new stuff. I could probably just go buy the Mario titles and Zelda.
Right.
I'm not huge on the other titles except probably Grand Theft Auto and Madden. But
And what?
Madden,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Man, I don't know. I tried playing Madden now that I had a PS5. I have that game at NBA 2K23. It's so much more like confusing than it was before.
yeah. It is and it isn't, but people want more features versus what we had back roughly almost 20 years ago, I guess. When we had two.
I tried playing 2K23 yesterday because it came free with my PlayStation subscription, and like before you just press like X to cross over, and now like there's all these different ways to cross over, and you have to move the right joystick a certain way. I'm like, this is just
Yeah. Well, they want to give it that realistic factor of having to use your juke moves and
yeah.
killer crossovers. Yeah, and when 2K came out on Sega and up at the PlayStation, it was just your basic under the leg crossover to the left or to the right. Yeah, they wanted more pizzazz in that, which is fine. That's the whole evolution of the sports gaming industry, right? Remember Madden 2006. Actually, no, 2005 when they introduced us to the hit stick. The hit stick was like a huge deal. All it was when you tackle the guy, you do your right toggle and you have you potentially tackle the guy and get him to fumble the ball.
Okay.
So that's what the hit stick did. I mean, there's always a 50% chance that you're gonna get the guy to fumble.
You got to time it right then, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, before that it was like Madden 2000, 2003, 2002. They didn't have the hit stick in there. But the playbook was always the same. I mean, kind of evolved a little bit, but I guess if you it's not like a certain team, but it's a certain playbook that you kind of get used to, and that's what you want.
Yeah. What's going on, Luke?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
How you been, man?
Kurt.
So good.
Yeah. It's still pretty cold up there.
Oh, you froze. No,
Yeah, it's cold up here. It's cool.
So we were just talking about video games again. I think Red's looking into getting the
Switch
Nintendo
or
Switch.
PS5, but it may. I've seen the Switch at work at Luke's house, and then it looks like the kids are having a great time with it. Plus, it connects directly to the big TV. And just being the handheld is nice too when you're on the go.
Oh my gosh! Who wants to go to Italy with me in May?
Why? How much are the tickets right now?
They're €7.95 for the VIP experience, but you freaking get an original Alex Ross sketch.
Wow.
Is this through his website?
No, through the Lake Como. There's only
That's
75.
like the biggest one out there, or one of the big ones, right? Because I always hear about
Lake
that
Como
one.
is the big. That's like you'll get you'll get Del Auto stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think that's one of my grails right there, Delato.
That would be a grail.
Yeah.
That would be a grail.
Wouldn't Merkel and Dolfo be there as well?
Merca's gonna be there. All the Euros go.
Yeah.
May 17th.
Are you
Alex Ross sketch? You can't even buy those.
Are you highly considering it or what?
No, I'm not gonna. That's the end of the school year, you know.
Is it for a week or a weekend?
Well, I mean, you gotta fly to Italy.
Okay, Italy, and then stay. You have to get your own accommodations.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Okay,
Whole thing.
Okay, so you buy the package to get into the event, but you have to take care of your accommodations beforehand.
Yeah. And this is that's the VIP. That's for a VIP experience. It's a normal ticket is actually a 2-day pass is €300. So
you're paying an additional of what?
500.
400. So you're getting an Alex Cross sketch for $400.
Yeah.
But you get into the VIP event, and you get woof.
What's the average price of an Alex Ross painting?
You can't even buy them out.
Yeah, I mean that is like
6 figures, probably.
Yeah, car money right there.
What's the point of having a booth at Comic-Con if he's not even selling any of that stuff? Is that all prints?
Well, see, yeah, he sells all prints. I think Alex Ross, he only does he doesn't do like sketch covers too. I think he does
no.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Big pieces.
eBay. Okay, let's see if there's any even Alex Ross sketches. I don't even think an original Alex Ross. Okay, $3,000.
Okay, I mean, not all of us can swing that at one time, but it's
still... So if you want a sketch from Alex Ross, an original sketch, there's one. Yeah, only.
Oh, I see it. Actually, I like that Batman one. I think the Batman one is worth more than the is worth getting more than the Bionic Man.
Okay, what do you mean?
So I did Alex Ross original art, and there's a Batman one.
Ooh, oh.
And it's got 3 different Batmans on there.
They're all like 3,000, 4,000. There's a Rocketeer. Well, that's just the sketch variant. Oh, there's the Batman, $2,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get that for just an extra $400 at Lake Como. Man, I kind of want to buy one of those tickets just to like.
Well, could you buy a ticket for someone? I mean, if you know someone going, buy their ticket, have them go to the event, and then get you the sketch.
I mean, you probably have to show up. You know what I mean?
And this guy is like a local or he's in Portland. He should be there near you, like having at least a
Alex Ross is Portland?
Yeah.
I thought he was Vegas for some reason.
Well, he's born in Portland.
No, I doubt he's still living here. He's living in some exotic locale now, probably Vegas or LA or New York. He's got multiple houses.
Just like our friend Mac.
He's one of the. In fact, I saw an interview with him this last week. He's one of the only Marvel cover artists that the story is written around his cover.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
his cover comes out before so the writers will give him a rough outline of where they want to go. He'll do the cover, and then they will accommodate based on his details.
So that means that whole ASM run back in 2015.
2015, yeah, that was a great run. The story wasn't great, but this
That's like the car driving the horse, though.
yeah. Hey, he's the cover god. I mean, just he is.
Yeah.
And all these sketches, they're all the prelims too. They're not like full on painting. So
No.
the full
They're
on,
probably just pulled from his portfolio.
Yeah,
He
his
probably
little-
has like tens of thousands of these prelims.
yeah. I'm curious to know what an actual full on like sketch would be.
I don't know. Oh, to commission him?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't think he does commissions, but I think if you were to pique his interest, I don't think you could get in for less than 10K.
Yeah, I'm assuming the ones that at Lake Como are going to be like, like almost preliminary style, right?
Okay, 20 grand. 20 grand. Those are the ASM covers that we did for that run.
Oh, I like that. He's still got the Electra cover.
Yeah, that one. That one right there. That's still waiting to get purchased.
Well, it says more info. It doesn't say buy necessarily.
Inquire to buy.
Inquire. So yeah, you could inquire, and he could say, "No thanks."
I don't want to sell that right now. Not the spider buggy, not yet. There's a couple at 5K right there. 6.
Oh, he's got some around 6,000. I didn't know that.
For a pan, that's not bad. For an
Yeah,
Alex Ross, I mean,
Or one of. I mean, if you got it, you got the cash to do it. Actually, this is one that ain't bad either. The Squadron Supreme one.
that's tight.
9 grand for that one. Bionic. 6K. Here's your sketches at 2 grand. 3,000 for that Black Panther. This one looks small. The Black Panther 12. Yeah, it's not that bad.
That's not that bad, actually. That's a lot better than I thought it would be.
I mean, he's no Picasso, but it's nice.
I mean, he's no Picasso.
What was the other one? There's a 2 grand one right here. I can swing that.
My buddy in college, I was at his house, and I was like, "That's a cool sketch." It's like a sketch on it. It's like this big on his wall. And he's like, "That's a Picasso," at his like dad's house. I'm like, "You're messing with me." He's like, "No, that's an original Picasso. My grandpa was in World War II, and when he went to Italy, like they liberated it from the Nazis, and this family that like he saved from, like literally saved from these Nazis trying to kill this family. They gave him this Picasso original, handed it to him, and that family had hosted Picasso during like a trip he went, and like he stayed with them for a period of time. And so he came back from World War II, and they have an original Picasso hanging on there.
Yeah.
I don't even think I would put that up anywhere. I would just vault that,
I mean, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And I'm not fucking with you. It's just sitting above their couch on a one nail in a frame. Just
It's like no one knows it's a Picasso unless they ask, right? And it's like
nobody know it's signed, but nobody would know. And
does it have? I mean, is art style with the weird faces and all that stuff?
it was like a really, because he did like normal portraits and stuff, and then he went weird kind of as he went older.
I think your cat just sat down in your chair behind you.
Oh yeah, look, that's his chair now.
Yeah,
I brought that out for him.
that's how I'm getting comfortable. Like, oh wait, there's Loki.
So have you seen like this trend of like people like pouring paint or like?
Yeah, they just did it to the Mona Lisa.
Well, no, but like no, I mean like on TikTok they'll do like poured paint or guys like spray painting. And it's like, is that considered art? They'll just like splatter paint on a canvas.
Oh,
And they're like, and then they're
I
like
mean,
gonna sell it for like $10,000.
yeah, I've seen some weird ones. You know.
And you're like, is that art?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Well, no. So here is this guy, this like Japanese art master. He's like, with those type of people, like if they want to work with me or I want them to do something for me, I have a test to tell if they are skilled or not as an artist. He goes, I hand them a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, and I set a timer for 5 minutes, and I say, draw me the best sparrow you can draw. Not just a sparrow. So someone, if a stranger walks up, they'll be like, oh, that's a really cool sparrow. You have 5 minutes, go. And if it comes out with feathers and articulation and the feet and the little lines on the feet, you know. But if it just fucking looks like a abstract sparrow and it's like, then it's like, okay, you know, it kind of shows. And Picasso, if you were like, draw me, you know, George Washington, you have 5 minutes to go. Like he could sketch George Washington. You would see like that's George Washington.
Right.
But it won't be like, I guess anatomically correct, or at least have some realism to it. As far as like a Picasso, it's more abstract shapes, right?
Well, no, but he could do the realism.
Oh, okay.
Like he could draw a perfect George Washington if he wanted to. Like he did the abstract because like his mind finally got to a point where he was feeling constricted.
So he just did his own little thing.
But he didn't start there, right? He started doing portraits and
painting like still life and fruit bowls and just like Leonardo da Vinci, and then Monet was the other name in there.
Yeah, Monet.
Yeah, but speaking of artists, I mean, not this one, but let me move that one. Stop sharing that. It's speaking of artists. We were looking at MegaCon this weekend and seeing the lineup. And
is it this weekend coming up?
Yeah, the 1 day, 16 hours, and I mean, we can look at all the celebrities, or we can look at the comic creators. I mean, right now that lineup is stacked. So you got
so you got Loki, you got Obi-Wan,
you got Hayden, you got Michael J. Fox, you got Data,
Gina Davis,
and
Marissa Tomei. You got the Stranger Things crew.
Yep.
Robin Wright. Oh, you got Dwight.
Eli Roth, Gina Carano, Leah Thompson. So eventually there's a Back to the Future reunion right here for the top players. Let's see.
Is Crispin Glover?
No,
he's got beef with
I know.
He doesn't have beef with them, but he's got beef with Spielberg for sure. Oh, damn, they got the whole cast of Entourage.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my God! Everyone wants to go to Florida. That's why.
Yep, it is stacked on the celebrity one right now.
My gosh! Everyone is going. This is bigger than Fan Expo San Francisco.
Yeah. Most likely, hopefully they'll bring the same lineup to down.
But no Mark Hamill.
No Mark Hamill. He was a heavy gun. So this is the voice. We'll skip the.
He's hard to get. He doesn't come out a lot.
No, but I figure since it's in his backyard, it was Thanksgiving weekend, he was able to go. All right.
Wait, Mark Hamill lives in Florida?
No, he lives in SoCal.
Oh, okay.
Frank Miller's gonna be there.
Silvestri.
Art Adams. Okay. I have Silvestri. I have Adams. I have everyone on there.
Year 2 coming from Asia. I think it was from Asia.
Who's doing that Joker cover? I can't read that name.
Cho.
Oh, that's Frank Cho?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's not a cupcake.
I know.
Nolan DeMeo. Let's see. I don't know who this Mark Guggenheim, but Let's see.
I don't know that either.
Mitch, Tom King,
Oh, and Hayek Lee.
Jay's there.
Lee.
McNiven.
Latina.
Platt's gonna be there. Platt was at Frisco.
He was in Portland too. I didn't even say hi to him.
Still commanding a high price. Scott
There was
Snyder.
no one even in his line. But there was no one there at all. No one was in Rose Besh's line either.
You want to be well, Rose. I mean, at the Portland one, everybody snowed in. That's why.
Yeah, everyone was snowed in.
Mike Choi. Let's see. Our boy John. Greg Horn.
This might be the biggest. I don't know if this is San Diego big, but this is insane.
Bigger. This is bigger. Yeah, Tyler Kirkham going to be there.
I don't know if it's bigger than San Diego as far as.
Yeah, Mel's going to be there. John Boy.
Mark Morales.
Let's see. Joe Rubenstein.
Javier. Ghost
there.
Is Ghost Machine the new one? The new series this came out?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It seems like every creator on that comic book is there. It's like keep seeing Ghost Machine on there.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that Wonder Woman cover. Joe Waz.
Yeah, Pablo. Yeah.
Lobos. Yobos.
Oh,
Jeremy Clark. He's at all the cons. He's awesome.
Yeah. Sam De La Rosa.
Jared Cullum's gonna be there.
Gorkum Demir. Ariel Diaz.
Gorkum's gonna be there. He's from Turkey.
Is that must be his first US,
yeah.
I'm assuming.
I don't know who Fang is.
Ali Garza. This is insane. This is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a list this big.
Oh, this is
Will Jack?
Ryan Kincaid. The list is almost done here, but yeah, it's
is Bartling gonna be there? Aaron Bartling?
Yeah, I'm getting there. Let's see, Jason Palmer.
Wait, who's that X-Men cover? Who's that?
Mark Pennington.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he did he did inks for Kuber. Yeah, after the Jim Lee run.
David Sanchez, Jerry Soska,
Sora Sung. She's up and coming. Chrissy Uminga is also up and coming. Well, plus her husband right there, Chris.
Arthur Sidem.
Nathan Zerdy.
Sidem is
yeah, we saw him at Briscoe as well.
Dude, I saw him.
How do you say his name? Sidem?
Yeah, or
Sidem, yeah. Oh, Sweetum. Sorry, Sweetum.
Anna Zuo. And then coming down, they have tattoo artists as well.
Oh my!
They're gonna have tattooing on the floor.
On site, yeah. Well, look at that Mario. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, that's some sexy stuff. Even this one right here, the Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Yondu? Is that Yondu?
Yeah, Yondu. And then you got Rocket Raccoon right here. Like, holy shit, man! I hope that we get the same kind of love in Frisco. Like, but yeah, that
is unreal.
I'm getting some serious FOMO now because the guys who are going out of the people.
Yeah, you went last year.
Yeah, and I thought that place was stacked because all of the Scott's Collectible guys were there.
How big is the con itself?
Oh,
like how big is the convention?
The convention hall is probably as big as the one in Portland. Big as the one at LA Comic Con for
okay.
For your reference. Yeah, it's a huge hall, but a lot of the artists are compartmentalized in the one corner, and then everything else is all vendors, and probably 2/3 the amount of vendors as San Diego. But it's the actual convention center is huge. It's just surrounded by a whole big ass parking lot. And then you have a I think it's a Knott's Berry Farm kind of type of what do you call it?
Theme park.
Theme park on the other side.
So what? When you were out there, you didn't bother venturing out of the con though, right?
Outside of the con?
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to get AIDS.
What?
I didn't want to drink the water nor shower or take a dip in the pool. I didn't want to get any AIDS.
Okay.
well, basically, the hotel I was staying at caught fire, so a lot of people got moved around the rooms in order to keep away from the site that got that burned down.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was on high alert. Plus, I was surrounded by all the homeless in that area.
Oh, okay. I saw Frank Miller on there, and I know that there's a lot of talk about Frank Miller's recent, was it Wolverine cover? I think.
Oh yeah. The one that looks kind of abstract.
Yeah. I mean, do you think? I mean, let's be real. Like, yes, art is subjective, but his art from what he used to do back in the day with Daredevil and his early Wolverine stuff is not the same as it is now. So I'm just curious, what do you guys think? Is it just it's his new style, or is it a lack of effort, or what do you guys think?
I mean that one.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Or it's just
It's nothing like how it used to look.
Yeah,
no,
it's this. It's this guy right here.
it's bad. It's gone. The love is gone.
You think that's what it is? The love is just gone?
Doesn't care. Doesn't care anymore at all.
Or it's his bad sight. His eyesight gotten bad.
Yeah, that too, maybe. That could be it.
Because
So he's just going off of muscle memory now, you think?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I don't know. It's this one, and there was another cover. There was like a homage cover. It had like a chibi Wolverine kind of type of deal with beasts on the background, but hella big ass head. Let me find it. That one was horrid.
I mean, he did. I remember he was doing some Wonder Woman covers. I think they were for one of those Dark Knight books, and it was like really. It did not look like what we're accustomed to with Frank Miller art.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, hey, I'm not, no disrespect to what he used to do. I loved it. It's just his more recent stuff. I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah, but it's, what do you call it? It's changing because you don't want to you don't want to kind of be stuck and be pigeonholed in such an art style that maybe that little change of pace for him kind of open up his creative juices.
Yeah.
Well, I could be wrong.
Well, let's transition to some movie news.
Yeah, well, I'll go find that cover.
I know that there's a it was discussed very shortly in the text thread. There's going to be a new Supergirl, according to James Gunn, right?
The House of Dragons girl.
Yeah. What's her name?
I don't know.
You like that news, Luca?
Millie something.
Yeah, tell us all about her.
Yeah, she played the young Valerian, not Valerian. The House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, oh man, I can't.
Prequel.
Yeah.
George R.R. Martin series. She's the prequel actress. She played the younger version of the character, and she was amazing. And then mid-season, they did a 20-year jump to an older version.
Yeah,
which was also good, but not as good as Millie. Millie really was the star of the show, in my opinion. So it is like she killed it in that series. fantastic actress.
Do you did you watch the Flash movie, Luke?
Yes.
So what do you thought? I mean, I Red and I were just talking before the show. We both liked that actress, Sasha Kaye, right?
I thought she did a good job too, but
Yeah, me too.
she was very serious. I feel like she had a very serious kind of tone, and that was probably a lot to do with the directing. But
Yeah, and I think her universe did die after the whole.
Yeah, I mean, she
Yeah.
was in captivity for a
Yeah.
while. So.
James Gunn has scrapped the whole kit and caboodle, and I agree with him. Just start over, but press the reset button. I'm totally Team Gunn right now.
I mean, he's saving some of the I guess some of the story, right? Like as far as like Jason Momoa is concerned, or
I don't think so.
well, so it's
Yeah, I thought Jason Momoa was going to be Lobo now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Plus, okay, so Sasha Calle's 28, Millie Alcock is 23, so it's 5 years younger. And but yeah, a lot of people are sad that Sasha didn't get the call up.
I would have liked for her to continue.
Yeah.
She's great. She's beautiful. Yeah. She's awesome. She would have done awesome. She was a soap opera star, wasn't she? She was in like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
No, but
she started out.
That brooding Supergirl is probably what that movie needed. Really, and she did a great job with it. And maybe Marvel will pick her up for some other.
Yeah, she's got that like brooding nature. But Millie Alcock. Woo! She's got a full range, man. She can be serious. She can be funny, laugh. It's a 10 out of 10 casting.
Is she like more Shakespearean kind of?
Totally, yeah. Well, she's Australian, but yeah, she's got a vast range in her.
All right,
arsenal.
So let's rate your favorite Supergirl between like, let's say from Sasha, Melissa Benoist, Laura Vandervoort, and who was the older one? Shoot, I can't remember her name.
What about the Billie Jean girl?
Helen Slater.
Yeah, that's right, Helen Slater. I just remember her from The Legend of Billie Jean. Amazing movie, by the way.
Yeah, that was a great movie. That's like a deep dive. That's like the HBO afternoon Saturday kind of just watched, and then watch this girl get beat up by her family and boyfriend and having her own like revenge plot.
That was on HBO rotation for a long time. Yeah.
Yeah, next to the Wraith.
Oh, with Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
With Charlie Sheen. Yes.
I mean, we should do. We should go back to like do reviews of like old HBO movies that were always on there.
Well, we're always going to get back to like Jim Cotta.
We haven't talked about that in a long time.
Because Jim Cotta is like the consummate HBO movie that you'll watch on a late Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, that was an amazing movie.
I'm pretty sure Luke got exposed to Jim Cotta.
Tell me, what is that? I'm sorry.
You don't know what Jim Cotta is?
Oh,
let me
the greatest martial art ever, man.
Let me find it. Give me a second.
Jim Cotta.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh man,
where's the trailer? All right, let me get this one here. Let me share. Get rid of this, and all right, this is gonna blow your mind. This is 1985 right here, buddy.
Okay.
Start.
For the next 2 months, you're going to toughen your mind and your body. Anyone who enters Parmistan must play the game.
Is that MacGyver?
You win.
Oh, it looks like him though.
And one request. We're interested in Palmistown for one reason, and that's location.
Why don't we send in the troops?
Direct military action is out of style, my friend. Finesse. There is one chance for one man. Any questions?
None.
His name, Jonathan Cabot. His title, World Gymnastics Champion. His assignment, a secret mission for the United States government. His only weapon, himself. And that's all he needs.
Don't trust anyone.
Combine the power of gymnastics with the explosive force of karate. Jim Kata.
There are many sounds around us. Here, the only sound of axe are in the air.
Oh, I remember that scene.
When gymnastics and karate are fused, the combustion becomes an explosion, and a new kind of martial arts superhero is born.
Oh, that part where he does a little with the horses or whatever. That right there. And
Jim Kata.
That is great.
So yeah, he gets sent to this village of what do you call it? People eaters. What's the other word for them?
Cannibals?
Cannibals. Yeah. I don't know what was the other part of the mission, but he was just there to like eradicate them from this whole village, right? And apparently the entity that sent him there kind of just sent him to die, but he has to fight his way out of the village and then get back to that mansion and then kill everybody that sent him there. But he has to use his gymnastics and his karate to get outside the village.
Luke, did you have were you like a latchkey kid back in the day?
Kinda, but we didn't have
You didn't have the HBO?
we didn't have cable, and we only had broadcast TV only.
All right.
No Blockbuster, no renting movies. Only what was on the broadcast for the night.
Yeah, I mean, Red and I were both like latchkey kids who HBO was pretty much our babysitter for a while. So
Yeah, and Jim Kata was the thing to watch when the siblings were asleep, because that was like the only thing on HBO other than the other movies like The Wraith and Billie Jean and what was the other one where the dude's an angel and has to go back and help his son like build a car and do a, I forgot that other movie.
is that when he's like a 1950s dude?
Yes, that one. Yeah. Yeah, that there were some really obscure films. You can even include a Monster Squad in that lineup.
Yeah.
But Monster Squad was really real well known for us because we grew up on Goonies.
Oh, I did watch Goonies last weekend.
Oh, the first time?
Oh, no. It was just on. I watched it.
Okay, yeah.
And if you stayed up past like 9 or 10, then you would see like the Cynthia Rothrock like martial arts movies.
No,
and a couple Dawn the Dragon Wilson movies,
Billy Blanks, who did the fucking the workout, the Taibo. He was also a action martial artist who did like B-list action films, like a straight to video or straight to HBO Cinemax. Like this is the stuff that we grew up with. That that just kept us entertained.
Yeah.
But Jim Cotta should have had a sequel because it was in the same, I guess.
It was like American Ninja.
Exactly, it's like American Ninja or like Iron Eagle. It was like really stupidly written, but yet so fun to watch.
Iron Eagle had like 3 sequels or something like that. I think.
Yes, it did. It's because of what's his face,
Louis Gossett Jr.
Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah, Iron Eagle was a definite HBO staple.
Yes. And I know it was trying to take on the Top Gun money, whatever is like everybody else looking for, action and fighter kind of deal. And the Iron Eagle was the thing because Top Gun never had another sequel up until the century.
And they're supposed to make a 3rd one now, I think.
Yeah. But with Tom Cruise hitting his late to early 70s,
He can't be. I mean, like at this point, like let's just have him be in the command center and let the other guys.
oh, he won't allow that shit. He did his own stunts for the last Mission Impossible.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, granted, the guy still looks young. He does, but
Yeah, because the church bleeds out young virgins and then transfers that blood over to him, and then recirculate the old blood to the virgins. That's how he keeps young. That church for Scientology is kind of weird, but I guess it's doing great for him. Not for Travolta though. Travolta's like totally screwed up.
Travolta's doing like Santa Claus commercials for.
It should be. Maybe it's because of Earth, Battlefield Earth, that they're not making movies anymore. But Travolta.
Yeah, what was that commercial he does for? We plays.
There was a credit card. What's in your wallet?
That's it. Capital One.
Capital One. Yeah. That's. Like he's only good for Happy Days reunions and maybe hopefully he'll show up to one of these conventions. That we go to.
Wait, John Travolta was in Happy Days?
Wasn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Henry Winkler.
Yeah, I was thinking Henry Winkler.
Yeah, Henry Winkler.
Yeah, what was the movie that he did with Olivia Newton-John?
Grease.
Grease. I got two mixed up. See, they're roughly the same kind of deal, right? 1950s teenagers.
Yeah.
Well, when you really think about it, like Arthur from Grease, like what was he doing hanging out with teenagers when he's like I don't know. At that point, he was like 20-ish.
Oh, you should ask McConaughey because he did that one movie. Was it Weeds or?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, man, Dazed and Confused.
Days of Confused, right?
Yeah.
There's always new 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what Arthur did. Like, hey, he's preying on the young.
Luke is just looking at us like, all right, let's move on.
He's got no beard.
Luke,
I'll put a DVD for you, Jim Cotta. I'll send it over to you.
I love it.
All right.
yeah, as you can see, we got. There's not a lot of comic and pop culture news other than that, right?
Yeah, there's always something, but
There was a new trailer for something, right? I just saw it. I forgot what it was though.
for something.
Wasn't that important, I guess.
It was because you have Madam Web coming on the 14th. And then we're supposed to get a Deadpool drop on Super Bowl Sunday, so that's what everybody else is waiting on.
Okay.
And then because of the strike the previous year, there's not a lot of Marvel. Like that's the only Marvel movie coming out. Not MCU movie, which is Deadpool. Everything else, like Sony, they have Madam Web, they have
Craven.
Craven, and then there's one more. Oh, the conclusion to the Into the Spider-Verse, unless that got moved to next.
I think
year.
that's going to be like another year. Actually, I think that was like it's going to take them 2 years to finish that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke, you got it? Did you pick up anything new?
No, not me. I've been a little bit out of it for the past couple months, but I'm gonna
That's understandable.
try and jump back in here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been out of it too. I actually went to a comic book store, I think last Wednesday or Thursday. I didn't pick anything up. I feel bad because before I would feel like I needed to buy something. Like I would, like anytime I walked into any comic book shop, I felt like I had to buy
true.
something.
It feels weird walking out without buying anything.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is kind of like, man, like, is it me? Am I the bad person here?
No, I was looking around. I was like, oh, there's a new Magneto book, issue number 1. I was like, if I read it and then I like it, and then I'm gonna buy like 3 or 4 issues, and then somehow it ends up crashing. You know, they always get you with that first issue. They always do.
Always. You know, the Ultimate Spider-Man's got everyone up in a tizzy.
I know, and I'm gonna wait for the trade on that, if anything.
And you know what, you guys? Everyone's like, it's the first appearance of Peter Parker 696. I'm just like, dude, it's 38-year-old Peter. Like, you know, the whole story is he's 38. He's lived his life as a photographer. He has a wife, family, Mary Jane. He's happy. He has a kid. Everything's perfect about his life. And then, like, a multiverse traveler is like gonna go and kill all the Peter Parkers in every multiverse. That's the story. And he gets to his planet, and Peter gets a message from like Uncle, and it's a vial. He pulls out the vial with the radioactive spider, and he's like, I'll do it. And he bites him and becomes Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's the whole story. It would make a great movie. I want to see an adult Spider-Man movie.
Midlife Crisis Spider-Man.
It's midlife crisis Spider-Man. It's nothing new. There's no new character. There's a new big baddie, but he was named but not shown. Kingpin gets killed. He gets blown up.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if you're gonna go that route, so are they expecting, like, because he's older and more mature and wiser, he's gonna pick up the skills quicker?
Well, he gets the powers.
Like, how bad is the learning curve that they're gonna put on this guy?
Yeah, right. Because learning curve is like a 17-year-old kid, dude. You've got like razor sharp senses. Learning curve
and
is
you're
a
more
middle-aged
daring.
guy.
You're willing to take more risks.
Yeah, with a kid and a wife. Yeah.
Like, is he really gonna try and jump off buildings and swing like right away? I don't know about all that, right?
Wait, if he's the Peter Parker is sent out to kill all the Spider-Man, wasn't he supposed to be part of the whole Spider Syndicate that, like, a couple years back?
No, he's not. He wasn't sent to kill the Spider-Man.
No, someone else is coming to kill him.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't seen that big baddie yet. But he's named but not shown.
Well,
There's all these new characters. There's no new characters. It's all the same people.
variant.
So people are just saying, well, it's this Earth. It's Ultimate Kingpin. It's Ultimate Jonah Jameson. He quits, walks out of the planet, or the Bugle. It's just the ultimate version of everybody. So.
Well, what Earth is that? Is that Earth 9999 or 616?
I can't remember the exact number, but that's it. But it's a very solid story. And if you're reading it for the first time, you're like, I think we're just like so accustomed to reading shit that when you read something just very solid and good, you're like, this is amazing. When in reality, it's just like, no, this is actually just normal.
So it doesn't seem like it's rehashed from another story. It's completely original.
Yeah, but it is all just rehashed, but just
It's reimagined in a sense.
it's just instead of him as a high schooler, he's a
an adult.
middle-aged photographer working for a paper and very happy. No problems. And his aunt and uncle are both alive.
No, Aunt May's dead.
Oh yeah, okay, Aunt May's dead. It's opposite.
So this is marketing for us Gen Xers, and
It's marketing for us oldies.
that's
And
what
it's
it is.
working. Because we're the only one really buying comics.
Those motherfuckers wrote a book about us.
My kid is not asking to go buy comics, and I've tried to push it on him so hard. He wants to buy manga, and he likes all that stuff. He loves all that world and likes video games. But going to buy comics, I will buy whatever comic you want. You got to get on a pull list. I'll buy whatever you want. He's like, I'm done. I'm like, okay.
Well, here's another thing too. Like with when you go to like buy a manga, it's like a full on book. So it's a full on volume when you're buying it at the store.
Full on
That's another
book.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's really into Death Note. He likes that one. He's just not into like floppies. He likes trades, and he'll read those, and he'll read books. But
Yeah, because it's a full on story.
Yeah,
he doesn't want 32 panel, pages.
it's the McDonald's mentality where they want it now. They want everything now, not having to wait for the next issue in order to find out.
Yeah.
Which I understand. I mean, especially the cost of a comic book is the price of a meal these days,
Yeah,
Not
$5
even-
now for Marvel.
That's like a two hamburgers at McDonald's
Yeah.
after the discount.
So
It
I mean,
really is like comics are dying.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks to say.
But trades are not. Trades are doing great, and manga's doing great. So that's like, but you can't have trades without the floppies. So or singles? So what are you gonna do?
You gotta wait a year until they put in the trade, right? So you
Either that,
Make the whole thing right there.
either that, or they just. I think what someone's gonna have to do is they're just gonna have to write for a trade, and then that's it.
As a book, and then put it
Yeah.
out.
Just write a full on story. It doesn't have to be like a trade is usually 4 to 5 issues, maybe 6. But if you do a isolated story within the confines of like let's say 3 issues, and you make it $10, I think that might sell. Some sort of compromise, right?
But everyone that's pushing this hype on the new Ultimate Spider-Man, it's all us 40 and up, 30 and up.
But it's going to a third print, so I mean, it's unless it's just a bunch of us buying buying 10, 20
Tech
copies.
10, 15 copies,
Yeah.
grading them, hoping for the best. But look at Venom. Look at like the Venom train, the Kate's Venom run. Everyone was like, Noel's the second coming. He's gonna be the best thing, and it was huge. And now everyone's like, you know what I mean? And that was like a full and his son.
Yeah.
Dylan. Nobody.
And
none of-
that was the thing. Like, I don't know why. So that Donny Cates one was really good, and then when they switched to a new writer, they essentially erased everything that they didn't build off of Cates' run,
No.
and that's what really killed the momentum on that. I'm like, you would think they would build off of that.
Hey,
$20
you know.
and $100 here, $47 there. The price is all over the board for this thing.
It's the hot commodity. And it was a low print run, so that's why people are like, it's gonna be like Edge of Spider-Verse 2, where it's like, but it's like, yeah. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah. Oh, I did get the All in Qua set, so I could read it now.
Who did you order it from?
I think big time. I ordered through Nelson.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you can get a set still for the original price of $29.99?
Yeah.
I mean, what are you doing? They only want the cover. People only want the cover A. I don't even get why they want the cover A.
So I could,
because that was the lowest print run, maybe.
yeah. Well, if I needed something to read, I got one to read. That way I can find out.
Well, you can read it online too. Just
Yeah, to go through the Marvel app.
yeah, that's what I did.
Hey, that's even better. I mean, we're going that way anyway, as far as like, everything's going to be digital.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a small print run for comics for just a collection.
I think I'm gonna downsize my personal collection big time and just have like a very small.
Yeah. I thought about downsizing my collection and sticking to 10 short boxes.
Yeah,
Still
yeah,
pretty
just
big.
really.
That's downsizing 10 short.
That's still what could fit in the short.
That's 1,000. That's 1,500 comics.
Well, a lot.
AJ's like, we're not going crazy here. I'm still gonna keep 1,000 comics. You're like,
I think that's reasonable though, right? It's a reasonable amount.
I got a long box of 2 runs of New Warriors, like all the volumes. That's one long box right there. And the rest is like, ongoing X-Men and Avengers and all that stuff, collecting all back issues.
I love it. Yeah.
But if you're gonna, just downsize, are you downsizing only to keep the ones that you like, or
Yes.
downsizing just the stuff that you want to read? Or
Yes, the variants that I like, the first appearances that I want, and then the runs that I've kept.
There you go, baby.
Yeah.
I love
And
it.
then everything else, I'll just give away or slowly liquidate.
Just throw it up on
Yeah,
marketplace or whatever, and sell it. Mix it
that,
in.
or sell it back to the comic book store you bought it from at pennies on the dollar.
Yeah.
But or somebody's gonna buy it offline. They just depending on how quickly you want to get rid of it.
Yeah, I might even just throw it up on offer up and say, just here's a set amount of short boxes. There's nothing in there. I've sifted through everything, but if you want them,
Here,
Come get it, baby.
take it to your flea market sale. Here, it's a bunch of modern books.
yeah.
Bunch
I don't
of
want to
mine.
read it for.
I did that. I tried to do that 100 longs like in November. I had no taker. I had one low ball guy, but no take. So I went back through them and I found all these variants, all these Todd
Oh, man.
McFarlane variants, Savage Dragon. They're like selling for like $1,000 each. I found like 6 of them, like 6
nice.
comics. I'm like, oh geez, I'm glad I didn't sell it.
Wait, why were they selling? Wait, is that a low print variant?
Yeah, like one of the lowest.
I didn't even know that he did a Savage Dragon cover.
Savage
I'm gonna look
Dragon
it up right now.
193, Todd McFarlane, and it's like it just creates crazy money.
193.
For a Savage Dragon book, and they're all just dead. It's new old stock, so unsold. And that was just 6 comics out of 100 longs. Or 160.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Well, good thing you didn't sell it.
I know, but I might try again. I don't know. I got so much I got to move. The problem is no one wants bulk right now. No one wants to do the dollar books.
Yeah, or the people that want to get it are kind of a drive away. You have to go across country to sell it to them or whatever. Because those guys are in consignment, but it's still a lot of work. Somebody local has to buy it.
Yeah.
Especially you got 24 long boxes of stuff. No, sorry. 100 long boxes of stuff.
160 longs. And I
Damn, that's how many you have?
I have more than that.
Yeah,
I
right.
have and I just saw like yesterday another guy known in the area in Portland's getting out. He's like, I'm gonna stop selling comics. I'm like, dang man, everyone's trying to get out. So I don't know.
Going through that cycle, it's a down year and everybody unloads, and then once this picks up again, then everybody reloads, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if something really piques my interest this year, then I'll get back into it. But if anything, I'm going to look for trades when I go to comic conventions. Just buy trades of storylines that I've wanted to keep in my collection.
Trades or just go on your computer and read the story.
Yeah, anything modern, just get the digital because if anything, it's worth collecting. It's Silver Age and Bronze right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we hit that hour mark. We got anything else to cover?
Oh yeah, I think. Oh, we do have a convention here this Sunday, and then I think
Was it Stockton Con?
no. It's somewhere in the Bay Area. It's mostly for anime, K-pop, and sneakers.
Okay.
I'll probably meet up some guys over there. Saturday, however, is another one in the Bay Area, but it's a local comic book store. It's Ray Park is going to be there. I'll put the details up on my socials. That way, I'll probably see you guys there getting stuff signed by Ray Park.
So wait, you're going to 2 different conventions this weekend?
Yeah. If I can.
Oh, lucky.
There's no football.
I know it's no football weekend.
Pro Bowl. Other than the Pro Bowl, I was like, man, I don't know. I got to do something else.
No football weekend.
Yeah,
And Super Bowl's gonna be the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's gonna be Swifties versus Hypees. It's gonna be E40 versus Taylor Swift.
I mean, I want the 49ers to win, so
Now, either way, Taylor Swift wins no matter what. Whatever team wins, Taylor Swift was still gonna win.
She's already won it.
Have you seen everyone saying it's a psyop?
Yeah, like dude, she does.
What do you mean by that?
No government entity will hire Taylor Swift in order for her to get more votes for.
They're saying like her and Travis Kelce are pushing the vaccine and trying to get Biden elected and all stuff. It's so stupid.
Dude, she was a Christian conservative before like 2020, right? And then all of a sudden this other stuff came by, and then now she changed her views to be more kind of not liberal, but
Well, I think she's still Christian, but I think she just is
A little more open-minded?
Yes, she is. Yeah, open-minded.
yeah.
Not that conservatives aren't open-minded. It's just
Well, I just miss the fiscal conservatives who are still socially forward, but fiscally don't want to spend money on programs.
yeah.
Which I was years ago.
Well, that's kind of how I am. I'd rather let everyone rot in the street.
Like, if you get yourself in that situation, why am I supposed to be helping you? Okay, fine.
Let me pay for your shit. I'm just kidding.
I've seen poverty already. I've lived in the third world country. Like, dude, I'm all for taking care of people, but they got to help taking care of themselves too.
Government can't take care of people. The government always screws it up. You gotta have it be community based, not government based.
I would say half and half now. That way, at least there's accountability. Because if it's like community based, we'll end up like with a what's his face, that one pastor in Texas, Joel Osteen, who just ends up like taking the money for himself.
Oh yeah, I'm building a mansion, and then say you can't come in during the hurricane.
Yeah. You can't come in.
I just put in new carpets in my church. You can't come in.
No.
And then the mattress guy, come on in, sleep on my mattresses.
Is it the My Pillow guy?
No, the mattress guy.
The what?
Mattress Mac.
Yeah, Mattress Mac. Yeah, not Mattress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So nothing else?
That's it. But yeah, we'll I don't know. If you guys finish up Echo, let me know. I'm probably on my last episode right now.
Oh, I watched it. Yeah, we could talk about that next week.
Yeah, well, next week.
Talk about another 80s movie, maybe watch another trailer for an old 80s movie.
I already bought the DVD. It's going to be at your front door on the 1st. It's on its way.
Awesome.
My early Valentine's Day gift to you, buddy.
I'll give it a full review.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, with that being said, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back next week. Peace out. Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Sealess Villains Podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and email us at sealessvillains@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail or text us at 209-975-7597. Be sure to join Luke Week's Facebook group, Rare Keys and First Appearance Comics. And you can follow us on our 2 Instagram accounts, Sealess Villains and Sealess Villains Podcast. Lastly, follow the villains on their separate IG accounts. at Luke Weeks, at C-List Villainous Red, at C-List E-Man, and I am at AJ the Comic Collector. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all next episode.